Have you ever felt like you're just not good at anything? Like no matter how hard you try, you just can't get it right? If that's you, I want you to listen closely to this story. It's about an 11-year-old boy named Noah Carter from a small town near Springfield, Illinois. Noah was quiet and kind of known for all the things he couldn't do. He wasn't a star athlete. School was a real struggle, and every time he tried something new, it felt like he failed in front of everyone. One day, in music class, his teacher handed him a trumpet. He took a deep breath, blew into it, and it was just an awful, squeaky sound. The whole class burst out laughing. Noah's face turned bright red. He went home that day, totally convinced of one thing: I'm just not talented. That trumpet stayed in its case, gathering dust under his bed for weeks. He didn't want to look at it. He didn't want to think about it. Then, one evening, his grandfather came over for a visit. He saw the dusty case and asked, "What's this?" Noah just shrugged. "I'm bad at it," he mumbled. His grandpa didn't laugh or tell him he was wrong. He just smiled gently and said something that would change Noah's life forever. Being bad at something is just the first step to getting better. That simple sentence stuck with Noah. That night, he made a decision. His goal wasn't to become a world-famous trumpet player. It wasn't even to be good. His goal was just to practice. So the next morning, he took out the trumpet and practiced for 10 minutes. It still sounded terrible. The day after that, another 10 minutes, still pretty bad. But this time was different. He didn't quit. Every single afternoon, while the other kids were outside playing, Noah was in his room, practicing. Sometimes for 15 minutes, sometimes for 20. His lips would get sore. He'd get frustrated and doubt himself, thinking maybe he should just give up. But he kept going. And very, very slowly, the awful squeaks started turning into actual notes. His sound started to improve. Months went by. The change in Noah wasn't just in his music. One day in class, he actually raised his hand. Not to show off or perform, but just to ask a question. For the boy who used to hide in the back, even that was huge progress. By the end of the school year, something amazing happened. The very same kids who had laughed at him now sat in silence as Noah played a short piece. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. It was powerful. You could hear the effort, the dedication in every single note. Fast forward a few years. It's the high school band concert. Noah walks onto the stage, no longer the embarrassed little boy, but a calm, confident young man. He raises his trumpet, and a beautiful melody fills the auditorium. His parents sat in the crowd, completely amazed. They weren't just proud of his talent. They were in awe of his journey. They remembered the boy who was too afraid to try, and they saw the young man who had learned the most valuable lesson of all. And here's that lesson for Noah, for you, and for me. Progress doesn't come from some magical, inborn talent. It comes from practice. You don't have to be gifted. You just have to be consistent. So if you're struggling with something right now, whether it's at school, at your job, learning a new skill, or just getting through the day, I want you to remember Noah. You don't have to be better than everyone else. That's not the goal. The goal is to be just a little bit better than you were yesterday. It's not about being perfect. Forget perfection. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress. And that small, steady, day-by-day progress is what truly changes everything. So whatever it is you're working on, keep practicing. Your future self is listening. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.